Hi, I'm Phyllis Sykes, and welcome to Coachville Lifestyles. This is a podcast where we talk about the international community and the Flint Native community, where we share our differences and really celebrate our similarities. Today I have as my guest, Miss Liliana Hernandez. Liliana, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, well, I wanted to highlight you because you are a part of the new Cuban population that is here in Flint. And I wanted to hear from you what your experiences. Well, actually, how did you end up even coming to Flint of all places?
Well, when I came to the U.S. as a refugee, I came from Cuba, fleeing from persecution and the political crisis and economical crisis we face over there. And initially I came to Lansing, so first time in the U.S., winter time in 2022, and Lansing was my home for a year.
Okay.
Eventually, our only friends in this country are living here in Flint, and they told us that Flint have more affordable homes. Maybe we can make it here easily. I didn't have a job. I just had a baby, and it was very tough. My partner, he had a job from here.
Okay.
So he was traveling from Lansing to Flint.
Okay.
So it just made sense to us.
Yes.
And
So you ended up in Flint.
Yes.
Wow. Well, did you hear about Flint, or did you know? I know your partner had a job here, but did you know anything about Flint before you?
Well, the mistake I made is I researched a documentary on Netflix.
Which one?
So it was about Flint, and it was scary. And I came here, and I was afraid to open my door.
Oh, wow.
And then as I move forward in the community, and I looking for a school for my child, a daycare for my baby, a job, I realized Flint is a welcoming city. People in Flint are so friendly. And I never had to face neither discrimination or people talking hard to me because I don't know stuff. And you know what? I came to love this place.
Oh, wow.
And we're planning to stay.
Okay.
We've been here for 8 months, and we're not gonna leave.
So you saw a difference from Lansing versus Flint?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's interesting.
I think the fact that Flint is a smaller community, it's a smaller city, so I feel people here is way more welcoming. And here you go places and you have that personalized treatment. People actually take an interest on your problems. And when I'm talking about places, I mean places like Michigan Work or the doctor's office or resources that we have, especially here in Genesee County, that I didn't know that even existed in Lansing. Not that I'm saying Lansing is a bad place.
Right.
Lansing is a wonderful city. Flint is more homey to me.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that description before, and so that's always good too. So it's good to hear. So you landed here. You found work here. I think you said you work for Michigan Works here, and so you've built or building a life here for you and your children.
Yeah. I felt so lucky. First of all, I came to know that I could apply for daycare, and so I did. And I started working with a social worker from Michigan Work who helped me to navigate the job market out there. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. It was my first time actually looking for a job in the U.S. And then they offered me a job. So I was like, are you kidding me? Me? Do you really want me? And they were like, yeah, I think you'd be perfect. And
Okay. So, but you are here just so our viewers understand that you are here as a legal refugee, and you've gone through the process, and so for no one to get it confused.
Yeah, I still waiting for my asylum to be finalized. Right. So I am the typical Cuban coming to the U.S. seeking for refugee status and asylum, navigating the system and getting there. But I do think that my story is kind of successful because I have been able to make this place my home.
Mm-hmm. What do you think attributed to the success that you've had? I know you said you came here, so first of all, speaking English, and so I think you said that's a big help.
Bilingual thing, which I didn't know it was such a big thing until I actually arrived in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important
Mm-hmm.
to being able to communicate, and I think the Latino community and any community that is formed by immigrants, it will struggle if they don't speak the language, of course, because communication is key.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think for me is adaptability.
Mm.
My family and I, we came here. We had a very difficult situation in our country. We came here looking for hope and freedom, and we had a mindset that we definitely wanted to make this place our home,
Mm-hmm.
and we were ready for.
So you were ready for
anything.
it. Yeah.
My expectations were not high. I was not expecting to feel this good about myself. I was not expecting to be welcome. I was expecting to find discrimination,
Mm-hmm.
to be bullied, because that's what I'm used to.
That's what you're used to from Cuba.
From Cuba.
Uh-huh.
And that's not at all what I found.
Mm-hmm.
So
What was most difficult then? What was there an aspect about transitioning in the community and Flint community that you did find difficult or not?
not so much into this community. The transition was hard because, of course, not knowing what your community have to offer,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing this place, not knowing how things work.
Yeah.
We were like babies.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Had to start from zero. We didn't know nothing. We didn't know the banks to go and get a bank account. We didn't know the hospitals, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me the most difficult part was getting used to the fact that I didn't have to explain myself wherever I go, that I was actually free.
Okay.
And it take the best of you when you're so afraid. You are afraid to ask. You are afraid to even look at people. You think you're gonna be discriminated against. And that's what I said. This community have been great for me because I feel there's none of that here. Honestly, in my opinion.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so fantastic. So is there anything that you really want to do or want to achieve while you're here? Any big goals? I know you're working, your kids are in school and seem to be adapting as well as they can.
Of course.
Anything left to accomplish?
Purchasing a home.
Oh, okay.
I think the home ownership is a dream of not just us, but the American people and anybody who comes here wants to own a home. And I love the fact that there are great resources here that we can, use to get a home. Like there are great programs, and I came to know something about the land bank either.
Oh, that's where you were. You said you were. Okay.
I was like, are you? It's just coming to you. I passed in front there, and I said, really, because being new here make me also very curious. So I look and I read signs and trying to get it.
Again, one of the advantages of knowing English.
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
You can take advantage of that. Yeah.
So I think
buying a home would
putting
be
my kids through college, just create a life for myself and my family, being able to provide, and just this freedom. Enjoy this, have enough health to enjoy this freedom.
Yeah. Are you still able to stay in touch with family back
Not
home?
very much.
Not very much. Okay.
I gotta be honest, the situation there is very tense. They don't have electricity. The electricity goes and comes. They will spend about 22 hours a day without electricity. I haven't been able to get in touch with my dad. We're not allowed to go back. It's very stressful.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's gotta be.
Yeah.
So, is there any advice that you would share with anyone in your shoes? Maybe not necessarily from Cuba, but from other parts of the world that may be in the area, maybe looking for a place to hang their hat and call home. Anything that you want to share with them? Any advice, any suggestions on how to make the transition smoother?
Get to know your community. Don't be afraid. Get to know the language. Don't be afraid. Just get out there and believe that you can do it, because just by being here, you are a winner. Don't get involved in any wrong stuff. Just seek for yourself a clean path and stay on it. this is a country of possibilities. Anything is possible here. And I think that is something probably, and I don't want to sound bad, but I think people who are born here probably don't understand how wonderful this place is.
Yeah.
You can do anything you set your mind to. If you came here from another place, just make the best of it. This is a second chance.
Second chance.
And you should understand what that means.
Okay.
Being here alone is a second chance.
Okay, and then I guess finally, any thoughts about Flint natives and how they may have misunderstandings about people that want to come here and contribute to the community, want an opportunity to build a better life? You know, there's a lot of misunderstanding that I think, you know, not just Flint natives, but just Americans in general, you know, may have about, you know, immigrants and refugees. And, you know, what can you share with them to kind of dispel the misunderstanding and the misnomers about.
You know, it's tough when you're hearing things about immigrants out there, things that are not very nice and are certainly not true. But hey, not everybody is the same. You cannot generalize and say all immigrants are evil or, you know, they will eat your pets. So just give us a chance. People who come here doesn't come here because they just want to come and take your resources away. People come here because we don't have a choice. Most of us don't have a choice. We have to get out from where we are. We have to leave our home behind and come here. Generally, I think most of the people who migrate to the United States just want to make a better living for themselves and their families. Give us a chance. Allow yourself to know us. It's so important to get to know the culture of the members of your community. We can bring so much goodness, culturally, social, and in our social ways. Just don't discriminate against immigrants just yet, because this is a country that is made by immigrants in general. So just give us a chance. Well, not everybody's bad.
Yes, well, you know, I thank you for that, for sharing. Thank you for sharing your experience. And so I hope it goes a long way to informing and educating people about other people, newcomers, people from different parts of the world. Because I think in listening to what you have to say, we can all relate.
You know, it's hard because I get it. You know, this bunch of people coming into my community that speak a different language. I don't know what they're saying. Are they talking about me? I know the feeling. I know exactly how that feels because I experienced that. But we feel the same way. We don't, you know, that most of the Spanish people I work with, or you know, my friends, my family, the people I work with, they don't understand English. So they feel exactly the same way. We have to build that rapport, create that trust in which and the only way to do that is by getting to know each other. Give each other a chance. It's very important I don't say accept everybody. But just don't discriminate about everybody.
Right.
Don't generalize like that.
All right. Well, Liliana, thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. I was a little nervous, but
you did
thank
fine.
You.
Yes. And thank you for tuning in. And until the next time, we'll see ya.